Another tale from my abusive childhood. So the man that moved in with us, that my mum was in a relationship with, it was never like stepdad vibes or anything like that. He moved in with us quite quickly, but that wasn't the kind of vibe that we had, because I was still very much seeing my biological dad. We had a relationship and stuff like that. Like, he would take me and we would go and do things, and I would stay over at his house and stuff. So this man was just like my mum's boyfriend, right? And so there was one day I was out, I was playing in our housing estate with my friend, we'll call her Michelle. And Michelle and I had been playing all day. We were having a really good time. It was the weekend. And so I was like, God, it would be really cool if we could have a sleepover. So I was like, I'm going to go and ask my mum if you can stay at my house. So I went to my mum's house, the front door. A man answered. And I said, is my mum there? Can I talk to her? And he went and got my mum. My mum came to the front door, and I was like, Mum, could Michelle stay over in our house tonight? And my mum was about to answer, and he appeared from the side door that would have been the door into our living room, and ignored me and just went to my mum, why could she not ask me? And my mum was just like, well, I'm her mum. Meanwhile, I'm just standing there at the door, knowing what was going to happen. I was like, oh, it's all going to kick off now. I just knew. Like, I was like 6, and I'm sitting there going, oh, he's kicking off again. The man's kicking off again. And there he is, kicking off. So my mum was like, I'm her mum. What are you talking about? And he was like, well, I don't understand why she couldn't ask me. I live here too. It's my house. And my mum was like, yeah, but, you know, I'm her mum. Like, why would I have asked him? It makes no sense. So obviously my mum was like, there's going to be fighting and all in this house tonight. She didn't say that to me, but we both knew the crack. So she was like, I don't think it's a good idea if Michaela stays over tonight. So that's okay. So I went back to Michaela's house, Michelle. I've used the wrong name. Anyway, I went back to Michelle's house, and her mommy says, oh, you can't have a sleepover. I was like, no, Mum just says no, just, it's not okay tonight. And her mum knew. Everybody in the housing estate knew what was going on. Or in my head they did anyway. But people did know. Anyway, I'll come to that another time. But she was all, oh, well, maybe you could stay here the night instead. We'll have a sleepover here tonight. And so we had a sleepover there tonight. I remember sleeping in, like, I think it was on a lilo. Like an inflatable lilo. And I had never seen one of them before, so I thought this was epic.